Hey everybody, Jake here and welcome to Steelbook Obsessed. I have a different type of video for you today. In my hand right here are a lot of movie ticket stubs. I feel like anytime I go to a movie, it's an extra hassle to have your ticket printed out, but I've been collecting these for the past few years. I'd love to hide and keep and collect and just remind myself anytime I pop open a movie in my collection behind me that I saw the movie in theaters, memories flood back to when I saw it with them, with anybody that I saw it with, or I just saw it with myself being like, dang, that movie was good, or dang, this movie stinks and I still have it in the collection. So we have a lot of movie ticket stubs to put away today. If you like this type of content, make sure you like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'm about to get to 10,000 followers. I might be there now. It's very close. Trying to get there before the end of the year, giving this a nice little YouTube video push. But without further delay, let's start putting some ticket stubs in some physical media. Yay! All right, the first movie I'm gonna pull out of the collection today to put a ticket stub in is Inside Out 2. Took the whole family to go see this movie. I thought it was a pretty dang good time. I don't know what the consensus is. It definitely wasn't as good as the first film, but I didn't think it was too shabby at all. We popped the sucker open like so. We don't want to scratch the merchandise, and it looks like I have 4 ticket stubs right here, because again, the whole family went. Whenever a new Pixar movie is out, we go to see it in theaters. Gotta support Pixar. I've loved Pixar ever since the first movie came out, Toy Story, back in '95, and now all the ticket stubs are in a nice steelbook, just like I like. The next movie I have to put away is a movie that did not do well at the box office, but is one of my favorite movie-going experiences of the entire year. Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga. It stinks that this movie kind of bombed Memorial Day weekend. Really, the box office did not really catch on and make a lot of money until Inside Out 2 came out. But Furiosa, I like more than that movie. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Absolutely love this sucker. We take this out. Slipcover is nice and all and everything, but I want to get the steelbook for this. Open! There we go. It only comes with the 4K. Boo, boo. But let's see here. Here's the ticket stub that I have for Furiosa Mad Max Saga. Again, I saw it at B&B Theaters. My preferred theater of choice. It's just so nice, especially seeing it on the grand screen. It's great. And now, yeah, this movie's great. I'm glad I'm able to remember that I saw it in theaters. As we move our way along, here's the oldest movie ticket stub that I have, because I just added this movie to the collection not too long ago. And that, my friends, is Black Widow right here. I love the case. Loved the price point that I found on this sucker. It was like $5 or $6. I enjoy Black Widow quite a bit. I'm okay to have it just on Blu-ray because of that dang nice case. Very, very boring artwork here, if you even call it artwork, on the disc. But here's the Black Widow ticket stub. I have a very close Cinemark movie theater to me. The early bird, because I'm old, but it's XD, so it's great and grand, and my terrible eyeballs can see what's going on. But yeah, there, Black Widow. Let me know your thoughts on this movie, because I feel like I like it more than most. I love this movie with a passion. I've loved it ever since the trailer came out, a decade before the movie came out. And that, my friends, is Thanksgiving. This movie is such a fun time. I rewatched it this past Thanksgiving. It was absolutely great. I'm gonna walk it over here. I'm very happy that I saw this movie in theaters. And like I said, with the Grindhouse trailer that came out in 2006. Ooh, look at this. This is not good. I got this for a review copy, and I've never seen this happen before, but the frickin' plastic piece broke off of here. I just put the Blu-ray on this because I will probably not watch the Blu-ray ever again. Kept the 4K nice and snug in there. This is just kind of floating off into space. Not the best case scenario here, but still nothing disc-wise is damaged. Thanksgiving movie ticket stub. It's going right next to the very cool note from Eli Roth in the steelbook. One of my favorite horror movie going experiences in the past 5 years, probably in theaters. And yeah, I watched it this Thanksgiving. Liked it more than I did even the first time around. All right, next up, I have a double header movie ticket. I saw both of these in the same day, so I kind of want to keep that memory alive. I saw Trap and Alien Romulus. I think I'm going to rip it right down the middle here, but I also have 4Ks for both, so let me pull those out of the collection really quick. All right, first movie up, Alien Romulus in this gorgeous looking steelbook. The movie I was a little disappointed in when I saw it in theaters. Not quite sure if I was not in the mood for it or whatnot. I love Fede Alvarez and what he did with Don't Breathe and the Evil Dead remake. But here's the Alien Romulus ticket again with Trap on the backside. This is going to get right here, so it's not in the Xenomorphs way. And the second movie that I have of that double feature is Trap. I enjoyed this more than I did Alien Romulus. Am I crazy? I don't know. Oh, it looks like I have not even opened this sucker up yet. I don't know if you know this about me, but I got some pretty sharp canine teeth. So what I do when I open up one of these freshly sealed movies is go like that. It is ripped open, nice, snug as a bug in a rug right here. Rip, 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 open, open, open. Very nice. Let me speed this process up just a second. All right, that's good. Let me go. Let me go. That's fine, as long as we can open it up. Boom! We probably can. Trap code, get out of there. I'll use you later. But right now, we have Trap right here. I'll put the Trap side on this side. And we just got Trapped in 4K in the collection. Boop. Next movie we have to talk about is a movie that I saw on Father's Day. And that, oh God, the whole stack almost completely fell down on me. Here we go. We got Bad Boys Ride or Die. This is another one that is not opened yet. Excuse me while I... Oh, that's so good. This is one of the reasons why I keep my movie ticket stubs. I want to remember going to the movie theaters and seeing this on Father's Day with my dad and my brother. My dad never really took us to movies all that often. He just, I don't know, he does not... I did not get my love of movie watching from him, to say the least, I guess. But it's always nice when we can go together and finally watch movies together. The ticket stubs are right here. Boom. I want to say, yeah, it's just mine in here. It's not all three of theirs. They probably didn't print theirs out. But right now, ooh, it's nice little disc artwork on here too. Got the crocodile in here. Very fun scene in this movie. But right now, I'm putting the ticket stubs. I should probably do it the other way so I can read what actually happened and what movie I saw and where I saw that. Flicks Brewhouse, a very, very fun theater to go to. Kind of like Alamo Draft House, if you have any of those in your neck of the woods. Love seeing movies there. And I love seeing movies with just family in general. If I had my way, probably would not have this in the collection, if I'm being honest. Cocaine Bear. Great concept. Really just the third act drops the ball for me in this film. I got this steelbook sent to me by SDS, so I have it in the collection. I do like this scene quite a bit of the Cocaine Bear and the whole ambulance chase and all of that. Like, there's some fun to be had with this movie, which is why I'm keeping it. I will give it another shot, but I went to this movie with my wife right here, 2 ticket stubs, and it was just, I don't know. Both of us were just like, eh. The packaging on this steelbook looks absolutely fire. What do you think of Cocaine Bear? Am I crazy for thinking it was just all right? Let me know in the comments, please. Another movie that I saw in theaters was Deadpool and Wolverine, baby. Boom. Right here. Yes, the $100,000 steelbook. It's crazy that Disney is charging the prices that they're charging for their steelbooks. It's even just an okay steelbook. It's nothing crazy. Just like the movie. I thought the movie was just absolutely okay. But I did have a fun time with the cameo vessels that are to be had with this film. Will I like the movie as much as I kind of just okay liked it the second time around, knowing all the cameos in the movie? We shall see. I do like the disc artwork in here. Yeah, Deadpool. I've never been the biggest fan, but yet I've seen all 3 of them in theaters. Now here's a movie that I saw all by myself because I didn't know if my kids would like it or not. Going down animated. It's animated. I just didn't think they were big fans of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I actually showed this movie to them, not on 4K, but on Paramount Plus, because this sucker's still sealed. They lost interest like half an hour through. But I thought this movie was pretty dang entertaining throughout. I like the animation style, but since this isn't open yet, you know what we have to do once I take it out of here. Just broke it open enough there. I know that there is an animated series out for this movie now, Tales from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, something like that. Have not watched that, obviously. I know that they're making a sequel to the movie. Digital code over here. There's also some advertisements for toys. The pizza van, that was such a big deal back when I was in elementary school getting that pizza van. I never had one. My friend did. I was always jealous, but now I have the ticket stub. I think I will always be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan just because of how insanely into them I was as a kid. So we already talked about Cocaine Bear and how I wasn't the biggest fan of that movie. Well, I've got another one of those movies in my collection that I saw in theaters. This time because of the kids, Despicable Me 4. I thought this was the weakest entry in the franchise yet. And again, we have not watched it since I've had it, but we did see it in theaters. So just a second. I feel like people are either really into this or really over this little segment. I don't think I'd have to open this many movies this way. But it's a bit. Gotta stick with the bit. But as I was saying, Despicable Me 4, the weakest in the franchise. When you have to superhero-ize the minions, have you run out of ideas? I think you have. Let me get the wrapping off with one hand. It's harder than you think, okay, people? Boom. There this is. We haven't watched any of the mini movies, which usually my girls are all over. So maybe I just have to remind them that I have this in the collection. Or maybe they don't even care to rewatch this one either. God, that just looks terrible. It looks like Boss Baby mixed with Minions. That is terrible. But we saw this while we were on vacation in the theater. Where were we on vacation at? I don't think it has a... it was a few states away. I want to say Missouri? Somewhere around there. But yeah, once these are in here, every time we open this, I will know that we saw this on vacation, even if I can't remember where that vacation was. All right, we have 4 movies left to actually put away for. This one was in this stack over here. I just pulled it out because I haven't put it away yet. Beetlejuice. Very cool to have a glow-in-the-dark slipcover. That's a first for me. I don't remember there being any bulletproof glow-in-the-dark steelbook covers. I've seen the glow-in-the-dark steel books, and this steelbook does not glow in the dark. I thought this movie was fun enough. I thought the third act for me really saved it for the most part. Open this sucker up. Saw this. I'm going to remember this because this is when my oldest daughter really got into seeing PG-13 movies. She liked the original Beetlejuice. Saw this here, and this year has just been a deep dive into like Addams Family, Little Monsters. I'm going to show her Gremlins here this holiday season. So yeah, just a lot of fun, and this is going to be a memory that I'm glad that I will remember every time I open this up. The next movie is housed right now up here in the rafters. This movie right here, we saw at the drive-in. Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire. I feel like this movie was perfect to see at a drive-in. You don't have to pay too much attention to it, and you just have like the stars and the atmosphere to really like sink in and just have great memories while you're going to the movies. The other movie that we saw, because every drive-in that we go to is a double feature, the other movie we saw was If, and I will never own If. I thought If was very, very forgettable. Did not get that sent to me because I did not want that movie at all. But Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, I had a good enough time with. So this is going in here, and it doesn't cover nuclear neon pink Godzilla, but the discs do. But look at those discs. They look so, so nice. We're going from one rafter movie to another rafter movie, one row up, and that rafter movie, if I can get it out, is Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and dear God, this one isn't opened yet either. For the bit! Ah! I try to see every Marvel movie in theaters, even if they're not great. I broke that streak with the Marvels. I just couldn't. I couldn't with that one, but every other movie I've seen in theaters, I believe, and I had such a fun time with Multiverse of Madness. I'm such a Sam Raimi stan. I cannot help but just love to see him back in like dark devilish, like evil, not Evil Dead per se, but just like dead underworld type stuff. I loved it. Couldn't get enough of it. Yeah, here are the 2 ticket stubs that I had. One for me, one for my wife. But right now, these are going in here. This movie came out, what, last year? Year and a half ago? And I just recently got this 4K in the collection. Glad I'm able to finally put some ticket stubs away. And the last movie ticket stub I got to put away in today's video is, again, one of my favorite movie-going experiences of the year so far. Dune Part 2. I'm going to need 2 hands to take this sucker out of its Malco protector. Love Malco protectors. You get to see all of the artwork that's on each release. It's great, but it takes 2 hands to take it off. I was just an okay fan of Dune Part 1, and honestly, Dune Part 2, the first like 2/3 of it, I'm like, okay, this is getting very long in the tooth. But the last hour of Dune Part 2 made the previous 4 hours of domino stacking so nice when those dominoes finally fell down. Right here, we have the ticket stub for both my wife and myself. The last hour of Dune Part 2 is one of my favorite movie-going experiences of the year. Very happy that I won't forget that I saw this movie in theaters. And what a nice inside shot of the Steelbook as well. And there you have it. I put all of my movie ticket stubs away. You seem to like me messing with my collection, either putting movies into the collection or taking them out and putting something into them. So I'm hoping that you liked this video as well. I've got a bunch more ticket stubs right here. In fact, let me show you some more that I don't have physical media releases for, but hopefully I will one day. Let's see here. The one that I really need to add to the collection is Poor Things, but it only came out with a Blu-ray. I really want that on 4K. We have Robot Dreams, a very fun movie that got a very cool physical media release that I need to add. We have Argyle, a movie that I will only have the ticket stub of. I hated that movie. We have Long Legs. Again, I just need to get the 4K Steelbook. Came out overseas, looks great. The Killer does not have a physical media release. It was a Netflix exclusive movie that I saw when I was traveling to New Orleans, so that's going to be a fun one to have, as well as Killers of the Flower Moon. Again, the 4K that got released for this does not work in US 4K players, so thanks for that. Infinity Pool, a movie I am just lukewarm on, so I'm not really rushing to get the physical media version. Same with Beau is Afraid. The Secret Movie series, the movie that I watched was Sting, and I had a very fun time with Sting. I just haven't picked up the Blu-ray yet. Terrifier 3 is coming in the collection very soon. And The Substance, yes, I saw this early access about 3 weeks before it actually got released to as many theaters as it did. I liked the majority of this film. I thought the third act was very Tim and Eric-esque, but I will get the 4K. It just hasn't come out yet. I absolutely love watching movies in movie theaters. Again, I did not get to do it a lot as a kid, so I'm trying to take my kids as many times as humanly possible. My oldest daughter and I just saw Wicked, so it'll be nice whenever I get that 4K to add that sucker, because it's just memories. Bringing people with you to have memories of a movie-going experience together is just the best. And since my brain does not remember things that well, I want to have that memory every time I pop something in. So this is the best case scenario for me to remember those things. Do you like going to the movie theaters? Let me know if this is something that you do in the comments, or if this gave you an idea to actually physically print out the movie ticket stub. It's such a pain in the butt to go and have these printed out now, because everything is done on the phone or in the app inside of the movie theater. To get the actual ticket takes extra effort, which it never used to do. But I love doing it, and I will continue to do so. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya. Oh hey, I put Beetlejuice away earlier. Congratulations. If you made it this far, you've came to the after credit scene. Good for you. Good for you. Shaky cam, no edits after the credits. I'll always say it. But if you found this, I always ask a secret question that you can answer in the comments. And my secret question this time is, what has been your favorite movie you've seen in theaters this year? For me, it would have to be Furiosa. That's my second favorite movie of the year so far. It did not get enough love. I think I like Furiosa more than I do Fury Road, which I know is a very unpopular opinion, but the lore building in Furiosa, I just could not get enough of. My favorite movie of the year so far is Late Night with the Devil. I did not see that in theaters, and I'm kicking myself so bad for not seeing that in theaters. But let me know what movie you saw in theaters that you absolutely loved. And to end this sucker, let's just zoom in into the collection. What movie did I put away? Doctor Strange. Here's a Doctor Strange stack.